yet we're not done yet. We still have a little bit more to go.
There's still some fisting to be done.
From Pro Wrestling Illustrated, Dan Murphy been kind enough to stop by, share his thoughts with us.
It's a bar. You're filming this in a bar. That's where I normally spend most of my time.
Oh, there you go.
We have the Rockstar set up behind you for the Rockstar Pro Wrestling writer.
All right. I like that. Nice.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the waitress to bring over your drink still, though. What the hell is this bitch?
It's been a while. It's been a couple hours. Where is she? I don't know. She's not getting a good tip. I'll tell you that.
Maybe Becky Lynch got her.
Yeah. Or Nia Jax.
If Becky Lynch shows up at the waitress, be scared.
I will be happy as shit.
And then, of course, we have Will. He's a little sad.
Hey, now. I'm good now.
You're good now?
Yeah, I'm all right now.
Okay.
I'm back to normal.
Okay. And then, of course, we have the money man, Joey Fingers.
Hi.
That was weak, dude. Wait, you get the intro?
Hey, I had
best intro yet.
Every once in a while, I got to throw you guys off. I mean, you know.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, big doings on Raw is that, or
Big
SmackDown,
doings.
I'm sorry. AJ Styles loses the title to now a heel Daniel Bryan.
I just find it funny that most of SmackDown's matches for the pay-per-view that we're going into has changed.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's a little weird. Just saying.
It's a lot weird, to be honest with you.
Card is subject to change. Remember the
Yes.
fine print at the bottom of every
Yes.
poster.
But
This is true,
this
especially on
one's
SmackDown.
But this one's a little, I don't know, it just seemed awkward to me, the whole heel turn and everything. It didn't do anything. I mean, everybody's like, oh, it's awesome. Daniel Bryan, heel Daniel Bryan. We haven't seen that in years. And it's like, I don't know. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's too soon to tell. I mean, he just won the title.
Yeah.
You know, and Daniel Bryan can be a great heel.
Yeah.
He's never been a great heel in WWE. He was more of a comedy heel all along.
Did they turn him heel to push Brock?
I don't know, but I mean, as a heel, there's a lot he can do where he can change his ring style, hopefully, and not take as many big bumps. You know, he tortures people. He slows down, becomes more methodical. It's kind of what he did in Ring of Honor a decade ago, except in Ring of Honor, he was still going out there and you know, using his body like a battering ram. If he can tone it down, you know, given his concussion problems and everything else, this style might make him effective and work without having to take the big bumps and big moves he's been doing for the past few years.
You know, it's
leading to the injury.
It scares me sometimes when some of the bumps that he has taken. I mean, if you know somebody's had concussions, and I think you chit-chatted a little bit before we started the segment, like
at least 10 that are documented.
Plus broken ribs, and I mean, he's had a million
lesion
different.
on the brain.
Yeah.
I mean, injuries that you would think that would make the normal guy retire.
But he loves what he does.
You know, yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to. But you know,
for him, it's not about the money.
Watching him take like boots to the head, the suplexes that he's taken, bumps in general that he's taken, it's like you gotta cringe, and it's like you watch him get up, and it's like, I hope you're okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, every bump does. They say that every bump is the equivalent of being in a car accident going like 30 miles per hour. Every bump, even if you take it well, like there's cumulative damage. I was talking about it earlier with the women. If you've got concussion, well, we don't even know. Like if you follow anything that Chris Nowinski's been doing with CTE and with the concussion and everything, the current thought on concussions in general is, say, high school football players. Playing high school football, they say, changes your brain chemistry.
Oh, that explains so much of my life.
A documented concussion, it's every hit rattles your head. Nothing is necessarily a concussion, but it is doing damage on this other kind of level that has a cumulative effect. So even if Daniel Bryan's not being kicked in the head, even if he's not landing on his head, just going into the buckles, hitting the mat, it's doing damage, not just to him but to everybody. But for him, we already know that there's a baseline of, concern, right? So yeah, I mean, wrestling is going into uncharted territory here, and Daniel Bryan is kind of the one everyone's going to watch and see how it develops.